Another update came from Instagram CEO Adam Mosseri, and in this video, he's talking about how to get more views on Instagram stories. So we're going to watch that together. I'm going to give you some of my thoughts, and I'm also at the very end going to give you some actionable items to actually get more views on Instagram stories. Let's start.
Now that said, this is how ranking works. We rank for a number of things, but the most important signals are how likely you are to tap on the story in the first place, how likely you are to like that story, and how likely you are to send a message or reply to that story. Obviously.
Okay, so going back to other videos, if you haven't watched the other videos that I posted, go watch them. We're doing breakdowns just like this on updates that the head of Instagram is talking about. But all of these things, all these signals that Instagram is looking for when it comes to your stories, like how likely is someone to tap, how likely is someone to reply, it all goes back to their main priorities of 2025, which is connecting with other individuals. So this is in direct alignment with Instagram's main priority. They want you to have more private conversations in the direct messages. The direct messages is the most used feature on Instagram. So they want to keep people there.
Obviously, replies aren't relevant for most people because they're not going to just respond to a creator that they love but they've never met in real life. They might, but they probably won't. So if you want to reach the most people possible, post a feed. But if you want to use stories, remember that they are a way to reach your most passionate audience, a subset. These are people who are willing to go tap on your story without even knowing what's behind it. And so think about things like behind the scenes content, even more authentic and raw content, things that are super timely, things that people who are really passionate about you are going to be excited about, and that will help your stories reach over time. More to come soon. Peace.
Now, this isn't anything new. If you want to have more meaningful conversations, post in your stories. If you want to reach people outside of the people that actually follow you, then post on your feed, because the feed is going to get your content in front of people that might not follow you, and stories is going to get your content in front of people that do follow you. Now, what he's talking about towards the end of this video is that they show your stories to more people based off of how likely someone is to reply to you. So as a content creator, as a business owner, as someone growing your brand, what you want to be thinking is, how can I post something that is easy for a viewer to have a conversation with me about? Now, let me explain this because it might sound a little wordy, but it's a very simple concept. You want to be posting items on your story, photos or videos, that are easy conversation starters. An example of that is me at a grocery store and asking my audience, should I buy kiwis or should I buy oranges? That's an easy conversation starter. Now, if I post a video of myself and my feet walking on the street, you don't know what's around me, you don't know any context, that's a really tough piece of content for someone to start a conversation with me about, because they don't know what's going on. A question isn't asked. So if you want to get more views on your Instagram stories, post content that's easy to start conversations with. Okay? That's pretty much the biggest takeaway right there. Now, if you missed one of my other videos when it comes to Instagram's updates, watch this video right here. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.